It is a Friday edition of Red Sox Now, presented by FanArts here on YouTube. I'm your host, Mike Antonellis. Before we get going, smash that subscribe, leave your comments. I'll reply, I promise. And make sure to follow me on my social channels. At the Radio Mike, you can see all my broadcasting work. This week, the Worcester Red Sox are home, so I work on the home games, doing radio and TV. I was there to see Wilyer Abreu rehab. Looks like Wilyer will be ready to go on Friday nights. But just always an interesting week when you have so many moves, and we'll get into it. First off, it is must-see TV on Friday night, and this works out nicely if you're a AAA baseball fan. You could watch the Woo Sox. They're going to be on Nesson here locally, and then at 10:15, it is the Red Sox at the Giants. What are the odds that this would happen? The new balanced schedule where you play everybody. In the National League, you only go to that team once. The Red Sox only play the Giants one series, but what are the odds? And I really think this is why Major League Baseball likes this too, is because of trades. Plus, you're going to get Ohtani and Judge in every ballpark. They want that. But I really like the balanced schedule that you play everybody. And for those that aren't familiar, not too long ago, you didn't do this. But for now, and I think this is going to sit, the players like it, you get to go to every ballpark within a 3 or 4 year period. And it's good for the fans. Fans go to New York City. They go to Boston to see those teams that are from San Francisco, that are from L.A., and that only happened before if it was the World Series. So this, of course, is huge with Rafael Devers playing with the Giants. I mean, this is pretty incredible that this all worked out, and this will be fun stuff. The Giants did win last night, by the way, and they had lost their first 2 games, and Devers was 1 for 3. So had a walk in that game. But I think this could be one of the highest-rated local games in a long time. I mean, I think everybody's going to tune into this to watch it. And San Francisco's got Hayden Burnside, one of their young prospects, throwing tonight. And just can't wait to watch this. I mean, it's just going to be unbelievable. If you didn't know, this was reported by Jeff Passan. Passan had this. We spoke to the AAA manager, Chad Tracy. We speak to him before every game about Kristian Campbell, and he said they're going to have extensive conversations with Kristian when he gets there. They couldn't share what those would be with us, which they shouldn't, and they talk to him. They do this when every guys are sent down, and it's very easy to go to the point to saying that the Red Sox failed on this and he wasn't ready. It's very easy to take that narrative. Major League Baseball's hard. This guy's not played a ton of games. That's the thing. Professionally, he is still very raw. He had a great April, and he just got overmatched. It happens. It happened to Mike Trout. He got sent back. Different situation. It did happen last year with Jackson Holliday. He only played 21 games. So everybody's different. And Campbell's 22. They gave him a large contract. They believe in him. He's got a $60 million deal. So at some point, you think he's going to play there. Defensively, he's been rough. I didn't think he'd be the first to tell you that. So it'll be interesting to see what position he plays. Lou Merlone of Red Sox TV and radio made a great point. One factor with Campbell, too, in the big leagues is that you're replacing him for defense late in the game. You don't want that to happen. You're not doing that with Meyer. You're not doing that with Roman Anthony. But you have to do that with Kristian Campbell. So it will be interesting. I think he might play some center field, but it's probably going to be second base. That's the position that he really needs to work on and get better at. So we'll see what happens. I don't think he's going to get moved around a ton. Some think first base, maybe. I don't know. I don't see it. But the counter move looks like Wilyer Abreu will be activated, and not sure if there'll be other moves. That means if it's the Abreu for Campbell, then Nate Eaton survives in the big leagues for now. Some other Red Sox news to throw in. Everyone's wondering about the new guys. Jordan Hicks threw a live batting practice session at Polar Park in Worcester. And all the reports were he was super intense, super competitive. He threw to actual hitters. And then Kyle Harrison on Saturday is going to throw what they call a couple of ups and downs. He'll work to a couple of batters. So they'll simulate it. He'll throw maybe 18 or 20 pitches. He'll go in the dugout, and they'll time it like a real half inning. And then he'll go back out there. They'll do that 2 or 3 times. He'll face live Red Sox hitters. And we'll see what the plan is. But, I mean, all the plans look like that Harrison's going to go in the rotation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens because, obviously, for me, this guy's not coming out. Hunter Dobbins, who starts the opener for the Red Sox on Friday. I think you could argue there have been surprises, but not really. No one's really surprised that Marcelo Meyer, that Roman Anthony soared. But Hunter Dobbins might be the number 2 starter right now. You want Bayo to have that, but this guy's pretty damn good right now. And it's interesting with all the rookie talk. Carlos Narvaez has been great. It would be a very interesting path to see if he continues to pitch well and say he ends up with, 10, 11 wins. Could he be a candidate for Rookie of the Year? Absolutely. But is he coming out of the rotation when Harrison's ready? I don't think so. I don't think you can do that. Unless in his next couple of starts, they're rough. But I don't see that. It's going to be interesting because if all indications are that Harrison's going to the big leagues, and I know things can work out with injuries, and you've got Crochet and Dobbins and Bayo, Buehler and Giolito, who's the odd guy out? Right now it would be Buehler, but you're paying that guy about $19 million. Are we going to see something major? Could we? MLB.com, the trade candidates they like with the Red Sox, they like Dennis Santana, the guy that unfortunately got into an incident with a fan in the stands. He's a reliever who has 2 years of control with a sub-2 ERA out of the bullpen, $1.4 million over 2 years. They like him to go to Boston. They also like Josh Naylor. But what if there's something else bigger in the works? If Kyle Harrison is indeed going to be in the rotation, Tanner Houck's rehabbing. Could Tanner Houck be a trade chip? I think so. I think that stuff from another team's perspective, this guy was an all-star last year, and he's gone back and forth between bullpen and starting. But I could see a team liking him. Could we see a major package that involves a couple of 25-man roster guys? Maybe it is Wilyer Abreu and Houck and 2 prospects for a bat we don't know of, or Josh Naylor, or Taylor Ward. But the Red Sox have now built up with performances, like Dobbins, of course, like Meyer, and so many others have forced a lot more surplus that maybe you can use. I don't think anything is in real time, like most of us think. We think all of this stuff's in real time. The Devers trade could be because they already have that other shoe. They just can't do it yet. We think a lot of things happen after the fact, and trust me on this, they don't. There's no way that Devers thing came about in spring training. I don't believe that at all, one bit. And, the more and more you look at it, they brought in Alex Bregman for more than just playing third base. It's pretty evident right now. All right, must-see TV tonight. Red Sox at Giants, 10:15. All weekend they'll play the Giants. I can't wait to recap this series on Monday. The Red Sox are 2-1 on this 9-game trip. Thanks for watching Red Sox Now on this Friday, presented by Fan Arch. Have a great weekend.